Hello and welcome back to Warsim. I know that these have been very periodic. That's sort of by design so that I don't burn myself out. You know, we're getting into very kind of samey territory a little bit because I'm now boiling things down to a strategy and not doing as much exploration because there isn't as much exploration to be done. But there has been a major update with a lot of new features and content and all kinds of fun stuff, including how should I put this? A couple of features that were influenced by this playthrough. So, unfortunately, my channel has now influenced the course of direction of a video game. I'm sorry for that. I have to apologize. Hopefully, the only good things. But let me go ahead and read the notes here. Added the option to try and hire a shadow assassin in the throne room, which I am credited for, and added new event when destroying the loot in the loot playing neighbor dispute, where the Musicians Guild sends you a letter. So I think I do remember that one. That first one is a little weird. I don't remember how I basically like what event maybe influenced a let's hire a shadow assassin in the throne room. But I'm gonna do a little bit of visitors. Let's see if we can't get I'll zoom through some visitors and let's see if we can't get a destroy your neighbor's loot scenario. We'll refuse to play. Send an next visitor. +2 soldiers, -2. Oh right. I take a hit on this one. Accept the knight into your army. Well, it's a knight. Oh, I don't take a hit on that one. Okay, send in the next. It's been a little bit since I've done this. Allow him to enlist. Accept the 60 gold. Hello. Hello. Visited by a holy tropical toucan soldier from holy tropical toucan folks domain who seeks refuge with you having been mistreated. Return them. We're returning them. I always return them. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm a narc in that sense. Allow him to quest. Go ahead. Listen to the joke. Real quick. I convinced the pirate captain to crash his ship into a huge dock. He crumbled under peer pressure. Ha 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 ha. Hoo hoo hoo. That was a good joke. I'll take that joke. That's a good joke. Give him 30 gold. Warn the neighbor. Oh, here we go. You're visited by a farmer who says a dispute needs to be settled. My neighbor's son climbed over my fence and punched my son in the face. I wanted to beat him back, but his father is far stronger than I and encourages this behavior. Your son is weak just like you. I won't help. Okay. So that wasn't the one we wanted. Allow him to quest. Listen to advice. Unless you've got a superior army, it's often more worthwhile to buy a fort than attack it. Oh, interesting. That is good advice. Tell me another. Man claims he has no more advice. Well, that was pretty good. I hadn't heard that one before. Give him 60 coins. Accept item. Pay the reparations. Can't make a normal. Oh yeah, betting has apparently been completely overhauled. There's a lot of new games now. Peasant man arrives in your court and asks if you fancy flipping a coin. Let's flip a coin for a small bet of 1 gold. Let's flip for all your gold, 18. So there you go. You have a bit more option now. I call heads. I win. And you actually get a little picture of a coin now. Let's flip for a bet of 184. I'll go tails this time. You lose. Let's flip for everything I've got. 40 gold. Heads. I win. Let's flip for everything I've got. Heads again. No, it's tails. Oops. I have no money. I call heads. Trinket. Wait, this is a trinket merchant? I have a question for you. Tell me about the coin you're using. Just scratch up old gold coin. Okay. Why do you gamble? Well, we know why we gamble. We gamble to win. Can't make a normal bet as you don't have enough gold. I'm done playing. What happened to all my gold? I have 0 gold. What happened to it all? That seems odd. It's been a while since I played. Is it all in the bank? It is all in the bank. I have 400,000 in the bank. I wonder if I want to do some mercenary stuff. We will do some, our normal like diplomacy and stuff. And figure it if it can like vassalize one of our neighbors, like the Ritheskak, or the Rurikar. The Rurikar have 326 units, and they cannot be reasoned with. Their troop tree is pretty impressive. Their normal units have 145 battle score, so it's gonna be kind of difficult to win against them. But you know, we can whittle them down a little bit, I'm sure. I've improved everything in my kingdom that I can, right? Military buildings. We could do militia council chambers, but that's about it. Guard genital protection plates. This is new. Your guards can't be hit in the balls. You need 1,000 gold for guard genital protection plates. I don't know about that one, Dev. That's a weird one. I must say I don't know about that one, but that's a weird one. We can have some arena stuff. Recruitment buildings. I've heard someone told me that recruitment, if I can turn my knights into recruiters, is like very good. Recruit between 1 and 2 knights per turn. Each chance to hire foreign mercenaries. Where is the option to turn my knights into recruiters? I think maybe I already did it. 7 other buildings. Allows you to keep a personal monster. Gain the ability to read books. Where is it? Climbing knights. More throne room visitors. Increased public order. I don't know. I know there's one that lets me turn my knights into recruiters, but I'm not sure where it is. Visit other buildings. Explorers Guild, Grand Barracks. Train soldiers into knights is an option. I should do that over time. It's better to have, you know, a small number of knights than it is to have a large number of soldiers, because they are worth more. And I think even with the added cost of knights, they still cost less than soldiers. Like, if 2 soldiers cost 3 each, but 1 knight is like double the battle score of a soldier, but only costs 5, then it's still cheaper to have 1 knight over 2 soldiers. All right. Okay, let's do a little bit more throne room. I'll do my exploration soon. Give him 100 gold. Give him nothing. Sorry, I don't have any money right now. Visited by an old grizzled warrior who goes by the name Cedric Donwelson. He claims he should be your new first champion, but only through proving he is the man for the job. Have him in your current champion fight. I don't think he stands a chance, to be honest. Retain his position. Send in the next visitor. Accept the item as 105 gold. Give him 10 coins. Buy the fruit for 10 gold. Give him 30 gold. Pay for the performance. Ask him for his origins. I am good at this. I shall play you a lengthy song. No, thank you. Let him leave your court. Yeah, I know I'm going to lose relation with the magician or musicians guild. Allow him to enlist. +1 soldier. I just want to get... I know it's going to be a rare chance, but I do want the loot encounter. Explain yourself. A baron will do as he does. What's up? This man is a very well-known criminal. His guilt is known across the land. To the dungeons. Pay... Okay. One of your soldiers broke his fence. Pay 8 gold. Buy the ale. Seize the ale. Excess barrels of ale and would like to offer them to you at a discount. He wants 1,000 gold for 145 barrels. Refuse to buy his ale. Accept the gift. Then his neighbor kicked his dog and he is very distressed. Oh man. Classic YouTube, right? It's just a dog. Have the neighbor kicked by a guard with strong metal boots and warn him that if he touches the dog again, he will be jailed. Forcefully enlist the boys. +6 soldiers. Give him 53 coins. That's fine. Make the neighbor pay for it. My neighbor's cow escaped into my land and trampled my crops. He refuses to pay for them. Go ahead and pay for that. No thank you. No coin for me, thank you. A grinning goblin arrives in your court and says, flip coin. Flip for all your gold. Tails. I win. Leaves with empty pockets and bows to you, claiming you are clearly a better gambler than he thought. Well, yeah, I am barren because I gambled. Educated farmer says he wishes to say hello to you. Hello. Give him 10 coins. You always got to give him 10 coins. If you give him 1 coin, they might choke on it. I'm not kidding. Allow them to join. +1 peasant. He was part of the rebellion. To the dungeons. I can always turn him into a soldier forcefully. I thought of a funny joke. Listen to the joke. Why does the royal court get wet? The king is reigning. That was an okay joke. No thank you. No coins, please. 12 coins. Accept them as 97 gold. You are visited by Zarhan the Fetid, the current grand champion of the Arena of Dragonhole. He comes with a request that you anoint him as a sire. Kneel then. I don't have enough money, though. Well, this is unexpected and leaves the throne room. Well, that sucks. I should have some money. Allow him to enlist. Okay, hold on a second. Let's get some money. And also, I need to do my arena. So I'm going to withdraw everything, I guess. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're doing that. Then let's visit the arena and do our stuff. Bet on a fight. Yeah, we'll do Celibate Evolved Worm, and I'll do 167, 500. This is an easy bet, by the way. Easy win. I win 250,000. So that's the arena done. That's got to be a new record. I think I should just shove my money back in the bank, but I guess we'll do a bit more throne room. I do just kind of want to see the new event here. Allow him the quest. I mean, we haven't done throne room in a while, so I don't think it's like a big deal. You know, you can handle a little bit of throne room, right? Return them. +3 relation with the Holy Tropicals. Pay for the Seer's service. Sure. 1+1 additional explorer's chance. I guess that's all right. Allow him to join. +1 peasant. Allow him to enlist to the dungeons. He was a rebel. The dead shall soon be nothing but bone. Thank him for his words. Allow him the quest. Refuse to play. I know there's new games. Who says his authority has been ignored by a family. My baron we have a small sacred woodland near our village. This family has moved into the village and been chopping down our sacred trees. Long ago we gave up our violent ways and became a village of farming and peace. But now, truth be told, I want to fish my old sword out of the lake and get the lot of them. Please help. Next time a tree falls, so will one of them, by order of the baron. Give him 5 coins. Accept the item is 49 coins. Doing a wonderful job, thank him. Give him 49 coins. No thank you. Make the neighbor pay for the chicken. Accept the celibate evolved worm. Return them. We got +1 relation to the marked duchy. Pay for the fence. I refuse to play. I'm zooping through these very quick. Very quick. Explain yourself. I'd rather not answer that question. Explain yourself. His guilt is more than certain. To the dungeons. Visit by a wise man who says he has some advice. Listen to the advice. A necromancer is not to be trusted. The more skilled ones can create an army of the undead with ease. That was very good. Tell me another. Prior to the rebellion, Faradell... Yeah, whatever. Trading is important. Yep. The amount you can bet in the arena is directly related to your number of lands. Interesting. I didn't know that. Demonic presence in the black market. It has always slightly unnerved me. I didn't know that either. Avoid fighting Death Eaters or Soul Eaters. If you ever find any, hide or crush them before they conquer you. Avoid the western forests if you can, filled with goblins and savages. But they're fine. Bandits are a scourge, but having them on your side can turn the tides. Beware those who offer you advice, except for me, of course. Explain yourself. That this man is guilty. Dungeons. Seek a quest worthy of me. Goodbye. No, thank you. Listen to the song. Play your no. Let them leave your court. No, no, no. I want you to go away. You can go ahead and join. +1 peasant. Thank you. Thank you. Give him a coin. Did he choke? He didn't choke. I forgot to give him 10 coins. Seize the ale. Make the neighbor pay for the fence repairs. I want a loot. Your mother was an ogre before running out the door laughing. Wow. Refuse to hear the joke. Return the holy tropical man. Allow him to join. Explain yourself. It wasn't me. I have my doubts, Baron. Perhaps he is innocent. Release him. Allow him to enlist. Uh-oh, that was bad, actually. Plus -1 rebel lord. He says he has returned from his quest for you. He encountered the entourage of a lord who had declared himself for the rebels. He killed the lord and his bodyguards fled. That's amazing. Accept the knight into the Order of Good Order for his service. They are part of the Good Order. Force him to be a slave. You cannot turn a man into a slave simply because he is wounded. Let him leave the dungeons. I'm making enemies with the Musicians Guild. Accept his gift. Yay, 17 gold. Provide him with 100 gold. Reparations. This is not, it's not going well, is it? I mean, I know it's going to be a small chance, but... My Baron, I have something important to tell you. If we could vote, I'd not vote for you before running out the door. Wow. Have that man promoted. He's clearly a jester in disguise. Okay, let's go rub some stones. Strength stone. 1, 2. 2, 3. I've almost forgotten how to do this. And then the Doomstone, of course. No, the Harvest Stone. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. They slowed that down. I noticed that. It's slower now, so you can't zip through it as quickly. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. 1, 2. I feel like I already didn't like the stones, to be honest. And now they're like sizably worse. Let's go ahead and explore. 32. We explore, hire them. Akal Fortress, Coastal King. The farthest stretch. I think that is the end. 35. Oh, the red sun sits above a patch of white sand in the southernmost point of the continent. Beyond there are scattered little islands, but likely nothing more. The place is serene. Skip a stone. Nice. Nice animations. Nice. Good. Okay, so we're done with the coast. There's nothing more in the east, right? Has that been... Is there anything more there? Oh, the low dunes. I think there's more here. Oh, it's the last major region to be unfinished, but should be complete soon. Sorry. Okay, still unfinished. Strange rock structure, the flat sands. No more exploration. Well, I still have some stuff. What's this strange rock structure? Oh, I see. That's not finished. Okay. All right. Well, we have tons of money. I would like to make some improvements if I can. Explorers Guild Grand Barracks. Is there anything to do here? Well, we could train some soldiers. Hall of Good Order. What can we do here? Visit the Order of Good Order. Commander of the Order. Convert regular knights into the Order. 100 gold each. There's 17 in the Order of Good Order. They're awaiting orders. Okay. Manage staff and champions. I swear there's a way to turn our knights into recruiters. Hold on a second. Yo. That's not what we want. Protect your artifacts from thieves. We could do that. Gain ability to read books. I think what we want is, I'm going to go to the east again. Hold on. East. Artifact market. Our artifact market. And then we want, I think, second trade. Visit the ruins. No. Wait, what? Okay, let's go to the first one. We're going to have to go through these again, unfortunately. That's the tavern. Plague box, we don't want that. We have the other things. Western artifacts. Stone of talents. 101 cruel ways to rule. We don't want that. Mystical wares. Demonic shield. I think we want that. It's 400,000. We could afford both the demonic shield and the horn of demons. As I understand it, the horn of demons isn't worth it. Small army of demons to your aid, though they will barely arrive in your lifetime. They come from a far-off, distant, and unknown place. And then the demonic shield is maybe good. It probably will give it to a champion. So I'm going to buy the demonic shield. I know this is like ridiculous. Our due if the shield is true. I will also buy the horn of demons. We've just spent 480,000 gold. It's a lot of gold. I understand this. But you got to do something, right? You gotta spend money to save money, or something to that order. I do wish I could. I would like to protect my artifacts now that I have some. Can we do some mercenary stuff? Who are we trying to make friends with? Independent territories. I think we're trying to vassalize. What's Risklakak? Rith-Eskak. And not powerful enough. They have a lot of units, so we're not doing anything with them yet. Are we doing trade and diplomacy? Send a gift of gold. Hire troops. We could hire troops maybe. We need more money. End alliance request financial aid. I wonder what that would look like from them. 100 gold. It's really nothing. They only have 13 lands, so they have like 120,000 units guarding and protecting 13 lands. It's a lot. So I think the next one, well, we're looking to possibly wipe out Rorikar. Or the Marked Duchy. I mean, I don't know if we can vassalize the Marked Duchy. They have 23,000. And I'm pretty sure they have some pretty tough troops as well. Hire troops. Where's our troop information? Kingdom information. Troop tree. 250 battle score. 500 battle score. These guys are tough. They're really, really tough. So I don't think, and then unfortunately Rorikar are like savage, so I don't think we can do anything with them. It confirms, however, that they seem to tolerate us. I'm not sure why we can't, like, I bought a thing specifically for making friends with them, but that might be a mechanic that's not actually finished yet. I can't really speculate. Their famed symbol is the tilde key. Okay, well, so if we were going to try and vassalize someone, it would be the Marked Duchy next. That's really the only option we have. I don't think minor goblin clans have been, like, if anything's been done with them. Adventuring groups, I don't know if there's anything to do with them either. There's no more bandit horde. There is the rebels. We are constantly having to deal with the rebels. I don't know if there's any way we can become, like, on good terms with them. Bribe them to stop raiding you. And then it's just a ridiculous amount of money. How do I even parse that money? 72,000, 672,000. So it's 8 million. 108 million. 108 million gold to get them to disband. How? What's their troop tree? 100 battle score, rebel soldier. So they actually aren't super tough, but the problem is there's a lot of them. Well, not that many. There's only 13,000 of them. They only have 100,000 gold. I should be able to wipe out the rebels. I feel like maybe the rebels are what I should be doing next, if I'm being honest. Let's hire a mercenary company. Who do we have? Bone Shields? What's their business? They have 1,000 men. What's their, let's, hold on, assess them? Battle score of 192. They're better than the rebels. Let's provide them with some soldiers. Cost 4 gold each. So let's do 100 soldiers for 400 gold. And then order them to attack a faction. We're going to order them to attack the rebels. And we're just going to skirmish. We'll have them eat some fruit. Let's have them eat some fruit. We are actually on the losing end of this. I'm surprised, to be honest. I'm gonna have them retreat. I know that's a waste of fruit. I know. We need to give them far more soldiers. So I'm gonna provide them with another. I think we can afford 300 more soldiers. That's not gonna be enough, so I'm just gonna like leave it at that for now. Drafted Legion let's assess them for a second. I have to relearn some of the things. 163 battle score, that's not bad. Let's look at the Timeless Daggers. What are they at? Assess them. 176, that's okay. But for their price, you know. And then assess them. 150. Not great. We should hire the Imposing Council and then just throw them at someone. Probably the rebels. Assess these guys. 190. Okay, so these guys are actually pretty good. I can't afford to permanently hire them. Oh yeah. Oh, I just barely can't. So I'm thinking we'll leave the mercenary company for now. But I'm gonna hire the Imposing Council for 1 attack, and I'm gonna throw them at the rebels. And it won't be great, but it'll, you know, we'll do a little bit of damage, and then we get rid of one of the mercenary companies that don't do us any good. Timeless Daggers, they're okay, but I might want to get rid of them as well. I think this is a good method for getting better mercenaries. Okay, so we're good for now. We're gonna end the year. We could attack the rebels. Well, let's look to attack them with a skirmish. Let's try a raid, or no. Let's just do a skirmish. And I'm gonna send all of my troops. Send both my remaining champions. I only have 2 remaining champions. Accept the troops, accept the troops. So we do have an overwhelming, you know, victory here. Let's crush them. Yeah, use some fruit as well. Use the barrel. You know what? Just for old time's sake, let's watch the battle. Moderate likelihood of weather events. Charge! Beneath a violent storm, your army marches out, grinning to meet the hostile group. One of your men shouts, "Charge!" and the 2 armies clash. In the midst of the storm, a huge bolt of lightning strikes the center of the battlefield with a terrifying fury. That killed a lot of my dudes. Your fighting rages on, but no one gains the advantage. Star metal-clad pumpkin nemesis of the yellow beast grabs a live enemy and uses them as a shield while charging at and attacking the enemy. As the battle rages on, a group of small children climb atop some trees near the battlefield and watch intently. You feign a withdrawal and manage to get the rebels to move out of the better position before turning back and attacking. In the midst of the storm, a huge bolt of lightning strikes the side of the battlefield held by you. The storm gets so fierce the fighting stops. You feign a withdrawal and manage to get the rebels to move out of the better position. We do some more damage, fight forward and gain the advantage, managing to completely overrun the rebels. We're pushing them. Amidst the horrific fighting and gory violence, one of the fighters falls to the side and begins throwing up everywhere. Ooh, the rebels manage to push forward and quickly penetrate the center. The breakthrough does a great deal of damage. Star metal-clad pumpkin nemesis of the yellow beast sneaks up to a tree near the enemy side of the battlefield and chops at it until it is ready to fall, then taunts a group of enemies over before pushing the tree. The rebels feign a withdrawal. The rebels fight forward. The rebels manage to push forward quickly and penetrate the center. The breakthrough does a great deal of damage. They're kind of making a comeback here. Oh, this is not good. Managed to take both of the enemies' flanks, trapping them momentarily and doing damage before they pull back. Star metal-clad pumpkin nemesis of the yellow beast blocks an arrow fired him with a quick flick of his sword. In the midst of the fighting, a small man climbs atop a rock with a trumpet in hand and prepares to play. As he stands on the rock, he loses balance and drops his trumpet. The trumpet hits the rocky ground and breaks on the man's eyes. Managed to take both of the enemy's flanks, trapping them momentarily and doing damage before they pull back. We win. We did lose quite a lot. You lost a total of 1,666 troops in the battle. That's really bad. But, you know, we're making grounds. We do want to get rid of the rebels. Let's look at an advance report. Treasury is increased by 120,000 gold. This is very good. Move on. Okay. So we do want to do some mercenary stuff. We probably want to continue chipping away at the rebels. Let's, before we do that, go to the northern lands and rub some stones. 2, 3. Maybe it wasn't slowed down. Maybe I'm just imagining it. If I was the dev and I heard someone complaining about stones and having to rub them for a benefit, I would certainly consider making them even more annoying. I'm just saying, maybe I'm a bad person and I'm projecting my badness onto the dev. We could do some more throne room. Let's do a little bit of throne room. Explain yourself. I wouldn't bet on it. Release him. +1 soldiers. Accept the knights into your army as a knight. Oh no. Accept the knight into the order of good order for his service. Accept the gold. 25 in reparations. The morbidly obese man smiles and bows to you and then says, bless you with all my heart, Baron. 142 in reparations. Allow him to join. Allow him to enlist. Wait, is he a rebel? He is a rebel. To the dungeons. No. Oh, okay. I will hire the whistler. +5 relation to the musicians guild. Nice. Buy the fruit. Oh, it wasn't real fruit. 16 in reparations. Explain himself. Huge mistake. Well, we've a new method of determining the guilty. We throw a frog in the air. Release him. Release him. This is stupid. Thank him for his counsel. Wait, it's okay to feel upset sometimes because sadness, just like happiness, is like a passing rain cloud. It won't last longer than a season. Thank you. Explain yourself. I do not abide by the laws of the Dragonhold. He is most guilty. Oh, I just released him. That was a mistake. Accept the knight into the order of good order. Explain himself. Told me your lands are weak, and he was right. His villainy is well known. Dungeons. Killing a group of travelers of jesters. I'd rather not answer that question. This man is very well known to be a criminal. Dungeons. Forcefully enlist the boys. So your rude action spread. Well, whatever. And we need the soldiers, okay? Enlist. +1 soldier. Accept. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, you're going through this so quickly. How would you even know if you got to the loot? Because I've done this so many times that I feel like I would recognize the have his loot broken thing pop up, which is really what I'm looking for. Thank him for his counsel. Allow him to quest. Listen, you can think me a vain man for looking for a quest that I specifically influence, but you know what? If you were me, would you any different? Would you any differently than me? Maybe the criminal is you though. Give him a gold coin. You've gained a goblin follower, +1 goblin tribal.
I would like to transcend the mindless realm of the goblin and join you.
Nice. There's a vampire. And then leave him, let him leave my court. Accept the knight into my knight order of the good knightly order ofness. Give him the 1,000 gold. Distant cousin of yours requests you to loan him. Ask your spy master to verify the visitor's identity. Call forward your spy. I have checked through your records, and while it was foolish for him to expect you to take him on his word, he is telling the truth, and he is your blood relative. Dungeons. You might think me a gambling man, but I assure you, I do not gamble stupid. Pay 10 gold to hear the advice. Demon Gate is the key to stopping the demon horde from ever returning, but no mortal has ever survived going inside a gate. Interesting. You know, speaking of which, I should use that demon horn. Black Market is probably a good place to own, but make sure you protect the bandits won't take time holding. Okay. You may go now. Let's go use that horn. I'm gonna go. First of all, I would like to let's do some arena stuff. I know I'm pivoting very hard and fast right now. Academic Sackling or Blessed Holy Tropical Toucan Champion. I feel like the champion, but I'm not super certain. I'm only gonna bet 20,000 on this. Oh yeah, that was an easy bet.
Over.
I should have bet it all. Bet on a fight. Mutilated Goblin Warlord or Goblin Warlord. I think it's going to be the Goblin Warlord, but this is not a for sure thing, so I'm only betting 10,000. They reduced the, mutilated means they're going to have less health, but it doesn't mean they don't hit just as hard. Red Goblin Warlord or Blue Goblin Warlord. Team Gold wins. Team Gold rules. Oh, come on, Red. Yo, you did it. Kafar the Short Bowman or Magic Minotaur Warlord. I'm gonna do the Warlord, and I'm gonna do another 20,000. I'm doing small bets because I'm not sure about these bets. They're not like very obviously one way or another, although that would have been an easy win apparently. Magic Minotaur Warlord or Soldier? Well, we're doing the Warlord, and I'm doing 105,000. That's an easy bet.
Overkill.
Easy win. Easy win. Okay, so now what I want to do is do Kingdom upgrades, other buildings, and I want to do Grand Artifact Hall. Little monster. Bigger throne room signs, 10% more throne room visitors. We're going to do the Artifact Hall. And now we want to go to visit other buildings. Grand Artifact Hall. There's a small blank pedestal with a rack here. Large empty frame on the wall here. Orb of Chaos. Demon Shield. Horn of Demons. Blow the Horn of Demons. Maybe maybe they'll head over here before we're done. Let's check out the Ancient Scythe of Fertility. Nothing. Fragment of the Stone of Denland. Gives off a positive magical energy. Friend of the Fearful. Okay. Well, I guess we're done here. There's there's obviously other artifacts to be gained, but we don't have them. And maybe they're not even in the game yet, There's always that option. You don't have a library. Maybe we should have a library. Let's make this last upgrade. This is basically the last upgrade. There's nothing else. There's a statue of myself. Large throne room. I could do a large throne room. I know that you can have a trap door. That'd be kind of nice. We could do wooden climbing picks. Now a 1 in 8 chance of success when sending a knight to climb. We'll do iron climbing picks. 1 in 5 chance of success. Steel climbing picks. 1 in 4 chance. And then gold 1 in 3 chance. Diamond, 1 in 2.5 chance. You already have the diamond, so that's it. I think there's like one spot where that becomes helpful. So where are we now? We want to do mercenary companies. Let's have a look at the new one. Tribe of Zolm. Assess. 121. Well, we're gonna send them to die for sure. Hire for 1 attack. Attack the rebels. Skirmish. Crush them. We managed to squeeze out 2 rebel deaths for that. So now we look at timeless daggers. I'm pretty sure I want to send these guys to die. Assess. 176 isn't bad, but they're expensive. They're 5,000 gold per year. And I just think that we could do better. Hire for 1 attack. Rebels. Skirmish. Crush them. They're just kind of hoity-toity for me, you know, like it doesn't seem worth it. Now, on the other hand, high mercenary company, if we look at this, they're only 3,000 per year, and then they're 190 battle score. So I'm gonna hire them permanently. But I think we can do better. I think bone shields are better. Assess them. They're 192. They're slightly better. Okay. So we're gonna provide soldiers. You have 1,143 soldiers. So let's do 500 soldiers. So they have a lot of lads now. Now we order them to attack a faction. We're gonna order them to attack the rebels. We're gonna just skirmish for now. So we have an overwhelming victory here. That is a lot of fighting. Wow. So they lost 1,300 and we lost 300. Let's go ahead and provide them with 300 soldiers just to keep things up. You know, you don't want to... I know we basically have no soldiers right now, so it's maybe not great, but let's do skirmish. So we're overwhelming them now. So we're gonna deal with the rebels. We're actually just gonna wipe the rebels out very, very soon. So we can do 2 more attacks. Order them to attack. Rebels. Skirmish. We're still... They're doing not a quite, like, overwhelming victory, but still good enough, right? We can start raiding if we want. Let's just assess where the rebels are at this point. They still have 7,000 men left, but that's split over 8 lands, so that's 1,000 per land. I don't think we can vassalize the rebels also. I don't think that's a thing. And that doesn't make sense either, right? Okay, so hire mercenary companies. We're still gonna do the bone shields for 1 more attack, and we're still gonna do skirmish. Because then we can start raiding for relatively low risk. Okay, so now let's go to Drafted Legion. They're not as, like, bulky. Assess them. 163. They're not as good, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to provide them with some soldiers. Let's give them everything we have left. Order them to attack. Rebels for an invade. And we still have an overwhelming victory. It's not as overwhelming, like it's almost 50-50. We're losing quite a lot from this. But we're starting to take their land. I'm assuming the next raid is going to be, or invade, sorry, is going to be pretty bad. Yeah, so let's retreat from that. And I think we're good for now. What I might do actually is I'm going to recruit, sell, disband. Let's go ahead and, first of all, convert some units. Oh, here we go. Convert knights to recruiters. You have 6 available. Okay, so let's get 6 recruiters. We're going to train tribals into soldiers. 474 soldiers. Train soldiers into knights. And we're going to do Our knights only have 150 battle score. Lame. Let's do. You can afford to train all 474 of my soldiers. Well, that's fine. Let's only do 100. It's really costly. Then we want to recruit knights into recruiters, and I think I'm gonna do 100. That sounds crazy, but in the next year we're gonna have an insane number of army men. I'm gonna continue training soldiers into knights. We're gonna do another. Let's do another 200. That's 40,000 gold. We'll keep the recruiters to 100 each. And then we want to go back to mercenary companies. Can we give these guys any more soldiers? You have 174 soldiers. That's not really enough. So I think we'll call it for now, and we're gonna go ahead and put the rest of our money in the bank. 4,000. It's only 40,000, but you know, it's fine. And we're gonna get a lot of money because we don't have a lot of men right now, and men cost you. That's what costs you the big bucks, you know. I know there's a lot of extra stuff I could do in the exploration tab, but it's a lot of the same stuff over and over again. I know there's some stuff in the east and the south I could probably do, and there's some nations we could attack. I do understand this. I kind of want to focus on wiping out the rebels. I just think that this would be a good... Oh, explore first? Well, I don't have anything to explore. Like, we're done. I guess I could explore the eastern lands. Like, maybe even if it's not complete yet, we can still explore. Yeah, we can. Calm Sands. So we can see all of the stuff that maybe we could have. Sure. Oh, I think that may have been a mistake. I'm not sure. +1 knight. +1 exploration chance. 12 masterless peasants. 798 gold. So that's all the exploration. All right, I guess we'll go to the northern land. And I don't know. I think I already did the strength stone. I just want to make sure I did the explorer stone. I did do the explorer stone. Okay, so now we're good. We can attack the rebels. Let's do an invade. Send all of my troops. Send all 3 of my champions. Accept the troops. Accept the troops. We have an overwhelming victory, although it's not as overwhelming as you would want, but it's still good enough that we can completely crush them. 4 barrels. That'll help a little bit. No, just show me the reports. +1 land from the rebels. Detailed breakdown. We did lose a little bit, but honestly not that much. And we didn't get attacked. We gained 90,000. That's not as much as I would think, but that's okay. We're gonna make some of that back. I'm gonna squeeze 1 more year out of this episode. Let's go ahead and do some betting. Gladiator or academic silk warrior. I don't know. Gladiator for 10,000.
Overkill.
Nice. Okay. Academic Spider Knight or Cursed Goblin Berserker. Knight sounds better, I think, but yeah, we'll do the Knight for 5,000. I really don't have a lot of faith in this bet, to be honest. Apparently I win. Wild Goblin or Blood Chief. I think Blood Chief, and I'm gonna bet 30,000. This seems like a pretty sure bet, but you know, and just on, you kind of have to hedge a little bit.
Overkill.
Yeah, easy. I could have bet it all. Champion versus elite soldier. Magic Minotaur champion sounds better, but this really sounds like one of those ones where I like end up losing because it's just a very small chance of loss. Yeah, I should have bet everything. Knight versus Afflicted Goblin Berserker. This is honestly 50-50. I'll bet 5,000 on the berserker. They're afflicted. They won't have that much health, I don't think. Yeah, and the knight seems like far better. Well, see, it's still kind of 50-50. I don't know. I think I was right to hold back. Cursed Celibate Evolved Worm Champion versus Servant Gladiator. I think this is an easy bet, and I'll bet everything. Oh, I only bet 10,000! I didn't mean to do that. I needed to throw one more zero on there.
Overkill.
Ah, damn it. Okay, and I did win also. Homeless two-headed blood chief versus peasant. Well, this is an easy bet. So 96,800. All right, that's our money made. Now we do have a lot more men. We gained quite a lot of men from our recruiters, which is very good, of course. I guess we did gain a lot of knights, so that's maybe why we had to spend more money, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and recruit. I guess I didn't do any recruiting. Let's hire some units. Hire soldiers from the local guilds and forts. Oh yeah, and hire bandits from your prison. That's an easy one. 731. Like, we just gained 731 bandits, but now we can convert them into soldiers. Train bandits into soldiers, 5 gold each. It's just so nice. 731. It costs us virtually nothing. Train tribals into soldiers. To train all one of them. We have one tribal. Train, hold on. Disarm soldiers. No, you don't have any goblin berserkers to train into soldiers. Train soldiers into knights. We can do a little bit of that, but I think we actually just want soldiers right now. Let's do hire mercenary company. Whoa, goblins? We can have mercenary goblins? That's right, that is in the new patch notes, isn't it? Hold on a second. Coin flipper expansion, goblin mercenaries. Previously, while the leaders could vary, the mercenary companies spawned were basically always human, with the exception to one special event-based demon warband. Which I have a funny feeling I have like started the ball on that. Now you can get goblin mercenaries, and they interact in a number of interesting ways depending on your policy towards goblins. Go get them, green boys. Nice, awesome. I do appreciate this. Let's have a look at our goblin mercenaries. These goblins offer you 20% off due to banning goblin slavery. Currently available for hire. However, they charge a 1830 gold fee per invasion to cover the risk involved. Let's assess them. They only have 101 battle score. I'm sorry, but I am just gonna throw the green boys at the rebels and call it a day. They're not very good. Oh, they did win. They did win, actually. Maybe I'm wrong about this one. There are 1,000 of them. Their battle score sucks, but you know what? If they win, they win. I don't care how they win. See, they're not gonna win this one, but you know, I'll do it just the same. It still cost them 223 rebels. So what are the third knight companions? Assess them. Battle score of 90. Hire for 1 attack. Rebels invade. Crush them. Yeah, I just like throw mercenary companies that aren't very good at a fight that I know they can't win. So these guys assess them. They have 190, and they can actually attack 6 times per year. These guys are very, very good, but they're gonna need a lot of soldiers to, you know, to make the difference. So I'm gonna give them 1,000 soldiers and order them to attack the rebels, and we're going to invade. And that's a good win. Rebels invade. That's a good win. Order them to attack a faction. Rebels invade. Easy win. Rebels invade. Win. Rebels invade. Win. Rebels. Invade. Win. They are losing a bit of numbers. And they're done. Congratulations, my Baron. The rebellion is crushed and Faradel the Kinslayer rests on a pike. There are some who now declare their allegiance to you. Plus 10 public opinion, plus 100 peasants, plus 100 soldiers, plus 10 tribal goblins, plus 10 bandits, and plus 5 knights. So that's a major win. That is a major, major victory. We just wiped out the rebellion. I want to thank the commenters who have been like helping me and guiding me along, because like I don't know if I would have played as much of this game had I not had some of that advice. And this has been like such a really cool playthrough, and I don't know, I just feel good for wiping out the rebellion. That's a very big milestone. And so, what comes next is now we have to deal with the Demon Gate and the Demon Horde. That's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, and it's going to be tough. And I'm not even sure how to do it. But let's, for now, kind of just enjoy our victory. I'm going to look at our diplomacy. Rebels are no more. Bandit Horde are no more. So all that is left are the independent territories. We can consider, I don't know, I think the Marked Duchy would be next. They have 20,000 units. Kingdom Information, Troop Tree. They do have, they're really tough. They're really, really tough. These guys are not going to go down easy. We have good relationship with them, but man, oh man, this one's going to be hard. We're going to just need a ridiculous number of units. But if we can get them, like, if we can vassalize with them, that would mean that we would have really tough and good units. I guess what we could do, if we have a lot of money, is I can try and buy some units, right? Hire troops. Champion for 300 gold. All units are 50% cheaper due to your favorable relation. Here we go. This is pretty good. The maximum troops available for hire here is 26. Let's hire 26. Okay. Hire celibate defenders. Maximum troops available for hire here is 2,050. I just want to see how many I can get. You bought 476 troops. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good way of turning the tides a little bit. I'm pretty sure I did just spend all my money. Yeah, I did. But we do have some really decent soldiers. So I think what I'll do is for the next few turns, first of all, let's go back to our, well, we don't have any money. So let's pull out our money, withdraw all. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff all of our normal soldiers into our mercenary companies, and that'll turn our like variable fee into a flat rate fee. I think it is still worth it. It does mean we have to spend money to convert those soldiers into mercenaries, but I think ultimately it is still worthwhile because it means that we, like, for this mercenary group, we spend 300 gold or 3,000 gold per year instead of a certain number of gold per unit, right? I think it is, at the end of the day, still worth doing. So this is, like, I think my best mercenary group. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff it full of 1,525 soldiers. This is the good one, right? Yeah, 190. They're 190. That's just pretty good. They're actually better than my knights. So they're good. I guess the only thing I am a little bit concerned about is, let's look at kingdom upgrades for a second. Not militia chambers. I guess I'm worried about, okay, mercenary training hall, outpost, and rest hall. Okay, we do have those major buildings. I think we have pretty much every major building. I just, like, the only risk to this strategy is the mercenary groups have a chance to disband and then you lose your money. So that's a bummer. I think we have explored everything. We're actually good. I wish to move on. So we've explored everything. We've wiped out the rebel nation. We wiped out all of the raiders, the bandits, the rebels. So launch no attacks. We're good for a while. We're actually good. And look at that, 112,000 gold. So yeah, good things have happened. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. And you know, I wouldn't say we're moving into the, you know, we're heading into the late game. But you know, there's still much more left to do. I think there's at least 50 turns or 45 turns or years left. So like there's a lot left to do. Tempted in a way at some point, maybe like to just say like maybe I won't do anymore until there's more content, because it feels unfair to finish a game like that when the game has stuff left to do, or you know, content left to fill in. I think that would be, there's a reasonable suggestion or like idea there. That being said, I do want to continue, and I do want to just like you know, bring closure to wiping out the demon army if I can, if that's something I'm actually capable of, and just kind of continue what we're doing here. But you know, I'd like to hear from you, for sure. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.